Well, it looks like we are maintaining at the 200-day moving average, which is good. We're holding on exactly right there, and it doesn't happen by accident that way. And the volume, let me see the volume. Less volume than yesterday, but I do expect it to fall below the 200-day moving average, maybe to the 20-day moving average. That's coming up. But it looks like this is just a bullish pattern, and it's gonna continue throughout the year, I think. Silver's been beaten down so bad; it's just a red-headed stepchild of metals, and it's the most underpriced commodity anything out there that you'll see. Even more underpriced than oil. I have a couple of numbers here to give you an idea of what the potential gold to silver ratio could be. When you pull a certain amount of dirt out of the ground, it has 15 to 16 times more silver than gold. So the price of silver should be 15 to 1 to gold. Right now it takes, I think, about 70 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. So you can see things are out of whack. As far as production goes, we pull 550 million ounces of silver out of the ground every year, and we only pull 80 million ounces of gold, which would give it a 7 to 1 ratio. So it's 10 times more overpriced than production right now. And that production, those numbers will catch up someday. And if you go even further to say that silver will be used as cash someday, or used as money, gold can't really be used as money because after it got that expensive, it would be too expensive to carry around, and you couldn't get pieces small enough to use. So silver would become more valuable than gold because it could be used, whereas gold couldn't be used. That's very important. It doesn't matter what you have. If you can't use it, then it's not as valuable as what you can use. So if silver being used as money could bring the ratio down to 3 to 1, giving it even more value. And oh no, I'm sorry. The amount of silver that's used every year compared to gold would bring the silver ratio to 3 to 1. Give you an idea how much more silver is being used up in industry than gold. That would bring it to 3 to 1. And if silver is used as money, silver could be as expensive or more expensive than gold, more valuable than gold anyway. So that gives you an idea of the potential for the metal to go up. What else can I say? We don't have a buy signal yet to go back in, but I can't wait for that. I estimate it'll probably be in the next 3 to 5 days. So sometime next week we should be getting another buy signal to go in. And so the first trade I did on YouTube, cost of $11, went to $13.75. That was a $2.75 profit, and now we're completely sold out at $13.75, and we're waiting for another buy signal. So we're completely out right now. And I don't know if you've been watching these interviews with Bernanke, but it's amazing how when you get to recognize how the game works, it becomes clearer and clearer the more you study it. And to see these guys dodge questions and say ridiculous things like the recession is going to be over in the next 18 months. He said something ridiculous. So it takes them a year to tell us we've been in a recession, but yet we're supposed to trust them to tell us when it's going to end. It's just a joke. And everything I see and read and hear now all points to the metals going higher. That's all I got to say. I haven't really seen anything else going on. Watch the drug wars in Mexico. If that gets really bad and we have to go in there, that's just more bullish for the metals. So any kind of trouble. And it looks like we're going to be dealing with Mexico here pretty soon, sometime this summer. When the weather starts getting warmer, that's when all the craziness hits. That's when all the wars start, and then the terrorist acts and everything heats up. So get your silver now. Well, don't buy the ETF now, but buy this. There's no reason to hold off buying the real metal. If you're waiting, don't wait. Go get some. Get a little bit. It's not like you're spending the money; you're just investing it. So better than putting it in a bank. And that should be about it for today. I'll study up some more and buy silver. See you tomorrow.